Jesse Lee Peterson just got absolutely destroyed and exposed on his own podcast. Jesse was interviewing this dude called TK Coleman. They labeled him as a Christian minimalist, whatever that means. But the interview started off pretty normal. Like, dude was actually engaging with Jesse Lee questions and answering them as if they were good faith questions.
If you don't know about Jesse Lee Peterson, he's pretty much a Uncle Ruckus character in real life. He kind of funny, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know that he was really serious, but apparently he is.
Jesse Lee is a ridiculous human being. These questions are ridiculous. And then he began to answer the questions for exactly what they were, which is ridiculous questions.
What's wrong with the blacks?
What's wrong with the blacks? Like Black Fridays?
What?
Black Fridays? It's a scam, man. It plays off people's FOMO by creating an artificial sense of scarcity.
I don't
You asked what's wrong with the blacks.
I don't know.
Right?
Right.
I'm saying I've never liked Black Fridays.
You don't like the black people?
Jesse Lee looked like he'd been in a fire before.
Oh, black people, my bad. I'm black and I'm slow, man.
No, you answered it correctly the first time. A question like that shouldn't be met with any type of seriousness. Dude is a troll. He's a really bad rage baiter. Because, the first 10 years, people weren't really familiar with him. So, he used to get the reactions he wanted. But
Nah, I never react to him like that. I just take it like he's kidding. He must be kidding. This must be a comedy routine. But to know that he really feels like that, like what really let me know this wasn't like a skit was he went to one of those conventions, when they all gather and complain about everybody, when all the other mans gather and complain, and he was there and he was like, I used to be black. I was black, and now I understand I was wrong. I was like, what? They didn't even know whether or not they should clap for him. They was like, I guess, nigga, I don't.
as of lately, bruh, the numbers kind of reflected. He can't really get a moment out of people anymore because everybody know the shtick. He's been tap dancing for 20 plus years, and he hasn't gone anywhere with it. His peers have all surpassed him. Jesse started around the same time Joe Rogan started, and we've seen how that worked out. Jesse numbers is going down because nobody really respects him. All right, black folks don't respect you, and white folks don't respect no tap dancer and no bootlicker. White folks don't respect no sellout, because if you will sell out your own people, what makes them think you'll be loyal to them?
Yeah, nobody respects a sellout, period. Just like the police don't respect their snitches, the people that they're informants and stuff, they don't like this informant. It just happens to be that they need them.
What's wrong with the black?
Because if you will sell out your own people, what makes them think you'll be loyal to them?
What's wrong with the blacks?
I think about something that's said in a book of Ecclesiastes that I think addresses this, where he says, I've observed a great tragedy under the sun. I've seen slaves riding around on horseback, and I've seen princes walking about on foot as if they were slaves. And he's identifying the tragedy of a people not knowing who they are. If I had to give an answer to the question of what's wrong with the...
We was kangs. That's something the white supremacists say when they be mad, when they see black people cutting up. They be like, we was kangs. Sure, not everybody, but sure there were black kings.
Blacks, as you say, I would say we don't know who we are. And in order to know who we are, we must return to our creator. And it's only with that knowledge of self that we can walk empowered.
And your dumbass gonna answer that question too as if it's a serious question. Bro really sat there and gave Jesse Lee a profound, thought-provoking answer. Bro,
swine.
You're sitting down with a 70-year-old troll. Jesse probably don't even understand 90% of the words you used in that sentence.
Right.
Jesse is a developmentally delayed, mentally disabled 70-year-old troll.
Is he? I didn't know Jesse Lee was retired. He hold his face like he is. That's allegedly. He's allegedly.
You wasting your time by bringing up Dr. King quotes and this quote, man. But once he gave his profound answer, once he actually thought of a serious answer to give this question, he quickly realized that Jesse don't give a damn and that, this is a troll.
Dr. Miles Monroe, the late Miles Monroe, said that the root of man's frustrations is his misconception of self. When you don't understand the purpose of a thing, abuse is inevitable. And I would say when I look around And my brothers and my sisters today in this country, I would say we don't know who we are. We've accepted all sorts of lies about our possibilities, all sorts of lies about our value, and we pursue those in the wrong way through the wrong things.
That was the last serious answer he gave Jesse, because after he gave a profound response like that, Jesse just followed up with another bootlicking jargon that he actually
What's wrong with the blacks? Yeah, I understand, but what about the black people?
a lot of his guests. Now, Jesse have a set of bootlicking jargons that he runs through. And and when you give this man a serious answer, he follows up with another bootlicking jargon. So the next question he asked was, is racism real? And Dude thought about it for a second, and then he turned it on Jesse. Because he realized, just like the other guest, right? Because I've watched a lot of these interviews, he asks this question to a guest, the guest will give him a response like, yeah, of course, black folks deal with it every day. And then, black folks deal with it every day. Who's racist towards black people? Who's racist towards... That's the shtick. So, dude played a very
Who's racist to the black people? What they did to the black people?
smart. Dude turned it on Jesse. And Jesse was scraping and scrambling. And Jesse showed a unique inability to understand his own questions. When he was asked to explain what racism was, Jesse couldn't.
Do you believe that does racism exist?
Depends what you mean.
Do you believe racism exists?
Depends what you mean.
Does racism exist?
Depends what you mean.
I'm sorry?
Depends what you mean.
It was just a question.
And I'm just stating a qualification for the question.
So you believe racism exists or not?
It depends.
On what?
What do you mean by racism?
Define racism.
And on what?
It depends on how you're using the word racism.
Well, I'm not. I'm just asking the question.
Are you telling me you don't know what you mean when you say the word racism?
Right now, it's just a question, and I'm asking you, do you believe that racism exists?
Right. It's a question that you're asking.
Yeah, does
he have staff? He probably got staff. Jesse Lee Peterson, he's probably like a special man. You know, like they be special or whatever. Then they got that guy that worked with him. I used to do that job. That's how I'm letting y'all know. He probably got, it's probably, his staff is probably the real person that's giving these thoughts, because he can't even explain what racism is. He doesn't even have a loose definition. He doesn't even have a bad definition. He's just like, I'm just saying. You got to iron his clothes and stuff for him.
Do you believe that racism exists?
Right. It's a question that you're asking.
Yeah, does racism exist?
And in order to ask the question, you're using words. And those words are an expression of your thoughts. And since I don't know I can't read your mind, I'm asking you to tell me what the words you're choosing to use mean. Are you unwilling to do that, or unable to do that?
So let me just ask, does racism exist?
What do you mean by racism?
You think Jesse Lee think that he got this dude backed in the corner? I just want to ask, does racism exist? He been in a car accident before, brain damage, something like that?
What the words you're choosing to use mean. Are you unwilling to do that, or unable to do that?
So let me just ask, does racism exist?
What do you mean by racism?
So let me ask this.
Can he even read his tablet? Google it, nigga.
Amazing.
He think he got him. Because when he say amazing, he think he got somebody. Amazing.
I'm going to put you on the hot seat because of time.
Hot seat?
They give me the time here.
Nigga, you in the hot seat.
I want to put you on the hot seat. I need you to answer these questions as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Right?
Do you want me to give some thoughts about the nature of race in America?
Well, it doesn't seem like you know what it is or even what it means. So
I know that it's a word that gets used in different ways by different people. If you ask someone on the political right what racism is, you're going to get a totally different answer than if you ask somebody on the left. And I think you at least know that. So,
but I'm only asking you, I'm talking to you right now.
Yeah.
And I'm asking you if you believe that racism exists. Does racism exist?
And I'm not sure.
He looked like he's had several reconstructive surgeries. Jesse Lee Peterson like he in the witness protection program.
You believe that racism exists. Does racism exist?
And I'm not sure what's so difficult or controversial about me asking a man what he means by the words that he uses. Are you unwilling to do that?
Sir, Jesse reads at a second grade reading level. Of course he's unwilling to, because he don't know how to articulate what racism is. He just doesn't. The reason why the place...
So maybe he's not racist. Maybe he just don't know what's going on. You know? Maybe Jesse just confused. What's the racism? I never met him. Who has introduced me to the racism?
Holders have had Jesse in a position he's currently in for a while now is because, bro, Jesse has no shame. Jesse is willing to say whatever it takes to get that check, bro. Like most people in Jesse's shoes, like most sellouts, right? After about 10 to 15 years, when they start feeling themselves, they get a little bit of ego. And they start to be conscious of their face card, and they're unwilling to say certain things and do certain things because they say, man, bro, I don't want to be viewed as that. Man, Jesse wants his check. Jesse wants that retirement plan, and Jesse wants to go home, bro. Jesse is willing to say whatever it takes. Half the things that Jesse is reading off on that screen, he doesn't even understand what they mean. So, yeah, of course. Now, Jesse quickly pivots to another ridiculous question.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What do you think about the attack upon white people in America? They are being blamed for everything, especially white man.
And somebody else wrote these questions. Somebody else had to.
Then there's a genocide happening upon white people. They're being robbed, raped, murdered, knocked out in the streets, and businesses being robbed and everything.
No bullshit. What happened to Jesse face and head and stuff? What y'all did to him?
What do you think about the genocide upon whites in America?
Genocide?
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty picky and precise with my use of that term.
Yeah.
Of genocide?
Yeah. I have no conception of the word genocide that
So now I think I'm going to cut that out.
would apply to any race in America right now.
A genocide of white people in America?
Like Sudan, baby.
Man, cut it out, bro. Yo, this is where I feel like the white nationalists, because Jesse is a white nationalist, people.
Yeah.
But this is where the white nationalists go wrong at, obviously. And also, I apologize for even giving a serious response to this question, because Jesse shouldn't be taken seriously by anybody.
Right.
But this is where white nationalists go wrong, okay? Now, a lot of moderates like myself will listen to you or at least hear you out when you start off with, stop the victimhood, grab yourself up by the bootstraps. Capitalism is the solution for all victimhoods. Systematic oppression don't exist. There's no system in place oppressing black folks. Stop it. Even though you're wrong, but if that's as far as you want to take it, all right, bro, we'll listen. But you can't have it both ways, bro. It can't be systematic oppression don't exist. That's something that black folks made up to be perpetual victims, and then go to say white folks are systematically oppressed and being genocided, huh?
They say it only exists for them.
Would it exist or do it not exist? Right? And if systematic oppression exists in your world, but just not for black folks, then we can't even take you seriously, bro. Because according to y'all, this country was founded by white folks. According to y'all, this country is a white nation. This country is for and by white folks. So y'all are systematically oppressing yourselves? All right, man. But the thing I don't understand about Jesse is, black folks did nothing to Jesse. Black folks did nothing to him. You would think the way Jesse is attacking us, the way Jesse is running this campaign against us, you would think that we were the ones who exposed Jesse for being a closeted homosexual. That wasn't us, bro. That was
Jesse playing. Jesse got the letters. I didn't know Jesse was part of the letter squad.
good white folks, man, who outed you.
Joseph Enders of the right-wing evangelical news outlet titled Christian Militant put together a documentary called Amazing Disgrace, which is a name that's admittedly clever, and in it they talk to men who either had relationships with Jesse or claim that he made unwanted sexual advances towards them. Take a look.
These stories first came to light.
And a predator? I should have known about that wide goatee. I should have known about that creepy goatee, man. That thing looks strange. I get it.
When Jesse's former co-host and alleged decade-long gay lover exposed him.
So we were sitting on the bed together, and all of a sudden he turned to me, and just looked at me, and he said, "What do you want to do?"
Is that supposed to be like some sexy music or something? What are we listening to?
Looked at me, and he said, "What do you want to do? What do you want to do?" And he said it in a tone that was really insistent. And I'd never seen this tone from him before. It was like kind of scary. It kind of scared me. Like what? What do you want?
Then you did it to him for 10 years straight. We don't have to hear all this, do we? All right, so they got it in or something.
It's like the devil works in a certain way by intimidating you, and it throws you off your normal game. And so he said, what do you want to do? And he's like, okay, I'm scared. Acts, you know, that he knew about, that I had already talked to him about, that I was interested in. And next thing you know, he's ripping his clothes off and coming out.
I get it.
Witnessed him and Jesse were hugging each other intensely, rubbing each other's shoulder down stuff, and he came to a point.
And all of them had bad situations with him too.
Where I actually saw him kissing him on the cheek. Remember what the words he said?
It gets graphic. All right, my stomach can't take hearing much of it. But y'all get the picture, bruh. Okay? Dude got outed, got exposed. He ain't get outed by black folks, man. So why you hate us so much? We not the one who exposed your little secret, bruh. All right? You in LA or wherever you are, right? You feel me? Drilling boy butt. I mean, that's... Black folks don't care about Jesse enough to expose him, man. Yo, when these dudes come on the scene, they got about like 24 months to piss off black folks. After about 24 months, we realize who they are and we stop caring. Like once we realize, okay, like your whole little shtick is just trolling, all right, bro, cool. Think about the last black conservative that stuck. You can't think of it. All right, they all come and they are really effective for about 24 months. After 24 months, we don't care no more, bro. Right, like we just don't care no more, bro. Now, when Jesse was confronted about these allegations, he ran from it. He refused to address it.
I bet
he just ran from it. He cowered because, like for the most part, I think these allegations are 100% true because this would explain why Jesse just walks around super angry at life, right, trying to go at black folks, man, because he has this weird obsession and this fetish for white boy butt.
Research about you, and this just kept coming up and up and up and up over and over again. And those are like the allegations. Like people kept saying, oh, Jesse, had a scandal with this guy, with that guy. Why are there so many allegations against you?
If I were you, I would not get into gossip. That's a woman's nature.
Oh,
so
we know you don't like women.
I don't get into gossip. Don't deal in gossip. I wouldn't do that, right? Because people tell me things about you and other folks, but I tell them to go to the person and forgive them and move on with your life and stay out of other people's business.
Yeah, but it seems like there was just like so many people.
I don't care if the whole world did it. It doesn't matter.
What? But why are there so many people like coming out?
You have to go to them. I told you I'm not going to do that. So you're not going to pull me down that road. You talk to them if you want more information about it.
Well, I want to ask.
He ain't that retarded.
You though.
And you said that you were not going to even ask me about this.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. You said that when I wanted to talk to you about it, I'll let you know.
No, I never said that. I never said I was.
When I was on your show, when you was on my show?
No, we never had this discussion.
Yeah, but I'm not going to discuss it with you.
Okay.
Because it's not your business, first of all, and it wouldn't do you any good. It'll just make your ego, because it seemed that you love gossip, it will make your ego feel good. But
I never understood why it was so hard. Bruh, if somebody is lying about me being a homosexual and they ask me about it, I'll say,
absolutely not.
It's not true, right? Like, there's no proof of it. It's not true. They're lying. Jesse couldn't say that because they weren't lying. Now, the reason why people even care about this stuff is because Jesse went on this huge rant at some point about how, like they're going to hell and all this nonsense. Listen, man, I don't judge. If you want to do what you want to do, do it. Just don't be a hypocrite. Just don't come online and vilify these people and talk about them like a dog. Then come to find out you're just like them. You have the same sexual urges as them, but yet you're online saying people with those sexual urges don't deserve peace, right? Like it's nonsense, man.